Getting a brand new camera is very exciting, especially if it's a Fujifilm camera. But to maximize the shooting experience, there are a few very useful accessories we shall discuss in this video that you should consider getting. Now let's get into this video on these very useful accessories that you should get to your camera. Starting with a few things that aren't really accessories, but I'm still going to mention them because I think they are very important. First thing is extra batteries, and I would recommend that you go for the original batteries for whatever system that you are using. I've had bad experience with third-party batteries in the past, so I don't really go down that road anymore. I always get the original batteries. Something to think about if you want to get a new battery, spend those extra bucks on the original battery. Speaking about batteries, you should always go for the double charger as well, something you have to get on the side. And I think this is a necessity because when I'm traveling, I'm usually spending my batteries and it's just a hassle to only charge one battery at a time. I leave my batteries in the double charger overnight, and when I wake up, they are fully charged, ready to go. Next thing that might go without saying is to get extra memory cards. I would rather have 4 64GB memory cards than one big 256GB memory card, because memory cards can fail, and when you have backup, you are securing yourself in case you are in a location where it's not so easy to get a memory card. Standing in a really cool location when a memory card fails, that's absolutely a no-go and a very beginner mistake that you want to avoid at all costs. So get those extra memory cards that is smaller and less expensive. Protect your memory cards with a pelly case such as this one right here. Protects them from dust and whatever else in whatever environment you are traveling in or shooting in. Now let's talk about securing your camera. Security is very important, especially if you are traveling abroad. Yes, get security. And with this clip system from Peak Design, it's so easy to secure your camera in a very smart way. This system comes with camera anchors, so you can anchor them to whatever camera or accessory that you are using and you are afraid to lose. I normally use the wrist strap, but you can also get a shoulder strap as well. That's why I have 2 camera anchors here. So I secure my shoulder strap on each of these and I can sling it around my shoulder, no problems at all. But for ease of use, I prefer to use this wrist strap. It's a very good system, very secure, and it can take a lot, as you can see here. Get this system. Then speaking about protecting your camera, I would recommend going for a base plate or an extra grip. I have that on my X-T5. It's this one right here. It just gives the camera a much better shooting experience because I have that extra grip to wrap my hand around the camera. For the X-T5, you also have a very cool retro cage. It covers the whole camera and it looks really cool. It looks like a retro tank and it's very secure. I don't use that personally. I have it, but it looks fantastic, and it also got this leveler on top there. Very cool accessory for the Fujifilm X-T5 specifically. But like I said, getting a base plate or a grip or an L bracket, something like that to protect your camera, give it a better grip and therefore shooting experience, excellent idea. Then the last layer of protection I would say you have to get is that screen protector. You have that for your phone most likely if you take care of your phones or your gear, and it makes it so much easier to sell the camera in the future if there aren't any scratches on your screen. Now, let's see what I can find in my drawer here. This is a very smart, sturdy, solid mini tripod. It's the Cobra 3 mini tripod. It comes with a monopod as well, something I use instead of a tripod because it just takes up so much less space. That's something I value. I want to travel as light as possible, as effective as possible, all the while having those creative options like a mini tripod would give you. I use this for vlogging. If I'm using the big camera, I can set this up to do time lapses, for example, or long exposures, and it's just yeah, it's a very cool, sturdy tripod. It's not the smallest one in the world, but I would rather have one that is sturdy so it can take a little bit of wind, let's say, to have good stability so I won't ruin that long exposure or time lapse or whatever I want to do with this one. Maybe even do an advanced selfie. Who knows, right? This is a great thing to have, and you'll find the links to everything down in the description. Oh yeah. In this box right here, I have these are magnetic filters. So basically I screw on this at the end of my lens and I can just magnetize this on. It's a very cool system, especially if you want to do long exposures like we talked about on that tripod, or time-lapse photography or whatever, where you need to slow down your shutter speed. It's a great idea to have a filter kit, and when it's magnetic it takes less time to screw on and off, saving you a lot of time and hassle. So magnetic filter kits, they are great, and mine is from Freewell, but other brands have them as well, such as the JetMag filter system from Nisi, where you can get kits of the ND filters, you can get kits with mist filters. I think there's just a lot of variety in these filter kits that you should have with you when you are out and about, and as a cool accessory for your creative advantage to your Fujifilm camera. We have to talk about the cleaning department as well. I bring a blower such as this one and a camera cloth to clean my lenses. Very useful, you should always have that with you as well, especially if you are in a particularly dusty or wet environment. When we have all these fancy schwancy camera accessories to our Fuji cameras, we need something to carry it with us. And for that I have my Peak Design 6-liter sling bag. This fits most of my everyday camera accessories, protects everything. It's a great bag. I've used this one for years, so it's a bit dirty and hammered, but it's a great and sturdy, reliable little sling bag. This sling bag and my everyday carry for creating street photography or whatever is a topic for another video. You can let me know down in the comments if you would like me to make such a video. I'll show you everything that goes in my bag for my everyday creative carry. EDCC, everyday creative carry. EDCC, yeah. Let me know in the comments if you want to see that video. Okay, I have a few bonus accessories that I would like to mention. They're not really accessories, they are in the lens department. And if you want a really solid all-round third-party lens, I would say the Sigma 18-50 f2.8 is a great choice. It takes up no space at all, leaving more room for accessories in that Peak Design 6-liter sling bag of yours. And it's just fantastic. It's not weather sealed, but I've tried this lens in some lovely London rainy weather or for a weekend when Sigma lent it to me. So that's a great little accessory, or a very good all-round vacation travel lens right there. The other lens I would like to mention is another lens that I'm currently having my eyeballs on that lens, and that's the new 16-50 f2.8 to 4.8 from Fujifilm, the new kit lens. Very interested in that one, also very small. This isn't as fast as the Sigma f2.8 all the way, but it's weather sealed, and that really matters to me. As I do travel a lot and I want my lenses to be as durable and as weather sealed as they can. So that's something to check out if you're in the market for a good, small, durable zoom lens from Fujifilm right there. Okay, that's it. As I've said many times, you'll find the links in the description if you want to check them out.